Back in the 1950s, or part of the 1950s, probably 1958, we got a call at the station, and somebody came running in the station. And they said, "There's a young lady, there's a young girl trapped underneath the log on the beach." Well, from the station down to the beach is just over a mile, and you go behind the station down underneath the bridge, and we jumped in the Jeep immediately and went rushing on down there. And here's this log, probably 30 foot long and probably maybe a foot and a half in diameter, and it's laying on this young girl about 10 years old. But the way it was laying on her, it had her pinned, but she could still breathe. But it had rolled over her and probably broke her nose, because she had looked like it was a broken nose cord to just be cartilage with a 10-year-old. But she was laying there kind of moaning, and her mother's with her, trying to comfort her, and somebody came to the station. So we got rushed down there, and of course there were 3 or 4 of us. We grabbed the end of the log, and everybody picked up, and we pulled the young girl out and put her in the Jeep and took her right back to the station so they could take her to we didn't call the ambulances much in those days. In fact, they didn't really have one around that was available all the time, so we could take the young girl to the doctor. And the old saying is, stay off the logs in the wintertime with waves. And here they were playing, and the waves were coming in, and she decided to jump up on the log, and when she did, of course, the wave hit it, and the log rolled right on over, and it broke her nose. And then, luckily, when it went back, the log rolled over on her, but had her pinched across the hips and the legs. And with her mother and friend there, they couldn't lift the log, but she could still breathe. So she was very lucky that she didn't have her face down in the sand when the log rolled back over. But just another lesson in stay off the logs in the wintertime. Don't get up on them, and keep yourself safe.